and welcome back to Centene Stadium. The Flame of Hope just arrived here for the Law Enforcement Torch Run Barbecue. It's the kickoff for the Special Olympics Montana State Summer Games here in Great Falls. I'm joined by some of my really good friends. We have Bryn, we have Mary, we got Jenna, we have Nick, we have Jamie, and we have Jen here. They're all here excited about the Special Olympics Summer Games. And these folks in the black shirts over here, they just ran a leg of this torch run. Nick, the 2017 Special Olympics Montana Athlete of the Year. What was it like today?
Man, it was amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Man, I ran hard. It was amazing.
All right. Jen, I know you just ran a leg. You said you were pretty tired. What was it like today?
It was fun and hot.
Fun and hot?
Yeah.
Okay. And then there's Jamie. He always brings the energy. Jamie Darko, how was your run today?
Hello, my name is Jamie Darko. I'm an athlete ambassador for Special Olympics. Come on down and get your raffle. Take us $5 and here at the ballpark. And we did a torch run and found a leg. Been doing good. Strong grows strong.
Yeah, that's right. My man, Jamie Darko. Oh, hey. I didn't see you come in. Merry Christmas. You caught me reading this book about broadcast news. I'm trying to be a reporter. Isn't that crazy? Imagine that. But it's Christmas. Enough about that. Go ahead and take a seat. We got something really special planned for today's Sportscast. As per tradition, we like to take a look back at the funnest and best moments from 2018 in a little something we like to call the 12 Days of Holiday Sports Christmas. 12th day of Christmas, Sports Extra gave to me. Houston's hosting Hoops Camp, Joker Jet is clowning, State Champ celebrations, lots and lots of signings, Little Guys are wrestling, San Van Tassel riding, State Games were in Great Falls, Damian Nelson is really fast, Sean Ryan golfing, doggies at the dog show, doggies at the ballpark, and this cool dog hanging out in Highwood. Well, I hope you enjoyed 2018 as much as we did, and this morning Christmas got a little bit brighter. For 82 Montana athletes, they were selected to the 2019 Montana East-West Shrine Game. You can find full rosters at montanasports.com. Greetings from chilly North Dakota. They actually had record snowfall earlier this week. It's mostly melted now, but it wouldn't have mattered either way. Both Montana and North Dakota inside the Alaris Center practicing as a final tune-up. And there is a really cool connection on the North Dakota sideline. Inside linebackers coach Carl Reinholtz was a 2008 Rapplejay graduate. He grew up a Montana Grizzlies fan for one very specific reason.
Well, I probably shouldn't say this, but I was always a Bobby Houck fan.
Day one in the books here at Metro Park, and what a day it was. From the first match to the last pin, state wrestling rarely disappoints. And after 2 days and over 1,000 matches, we whittled it down to 39 state champions, including 3 guys capping off their career with a 4th consecutive title. One of the big problems with reclassification is the scheduling. With 13 teams now in the Northern C8-man division, how do you split the teams up, and how do you determine how many teams from each division make the playoffs when there are just 7 teams in the entire South? And Shelby's move also leaves just 6 teams in the Class B Northern Division, all facing similar situations. These are the latest enrollment numbers for the remaining schools in the Northern B. All of them, as you can see, trending downward, and it's not isolated. Several more schools across the state are facing a numbers crunch, including one of the most successful programs in all of Montana. Fairfield High School has been below Class C enrollment level for years, yet somehow the Eagles managed to compete and win championships regularly in Class B. But now they know change is coming and they're ready to face it. You said in your speech that you can't control what people think about you. In your hometown, there's always going to be a complicated relationship with Ryan Leaf. How has the relationship changed with Great Falls, over the years from growing up to where you're at now?
I don't know. I don't think it's gotten any better. I would even dare to say it's probably gotten worse, just because I victimized the community. I think that's probably the most important part of it. B, I didn't live up to expectations, and how I felt I needed to be to get out of this state and try to make it to be the first Montana ever drafted in the first round of the NFL draft, I think is there's something to that. No matter how poorly the community treated me, I couldn't control that. I still had control over how I reacted, and I reacted in a defensive manner and usually kind of went back at them in a way where I felt like I could make them feel bad, like disassociate being part of the community, and so I can't control how people treated me or how they continue to treat me. I just know that I'll do whatever I can to get through the day in a positive way, and that's the only thing I have control over. My hope is that you know, that relationship someday will be mended, but I don't necessarily think that it needs to either. I think that we're in the mindset of like, let's not fix what ain't broken. And Great Falls is doing great. I'm doing great, and that's, you know, I think that's a good way to look at it.
Well, there's not a lot that rattles Matt Cable these days. A deadlift of 600 pounds, easy. A life-threatening disease, no sweat. When the Great Falls Airmen had a chance to meet Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, well, nerves got the best of him.
Call me brother. I was like, whoa. He gave me a bro hug and called me brother. I'm like, holy smokes. I'm shaking. I'm like, what's going on? I forgot what I was talking about.
Cable is one of 64 athletes who will compete on Johnson's new show, The Titan Games. He was selected from a nationwide pool after sending in an audition video and competing at a combine. The 28-year-old calls the experience life-changing.
And yeah, they called me ecstatic. They're like, you know, is this the Matt Cable? I was like, I don't know. It's a Matt Cable. So I said that too. I was so nervous. And he's like, I just want you to know, you made the Titan Games. Like, congratulations. I'm like, whoa. So that was crazy.
It was Cable's story that resonated with The Rock and the show's producers, and what a story it is. In 2014, Cable was in peak physical condition until something changed.
And I remember that day like it was, like it was yesterday. I was actually at a fantasy football draft at my buddy's house. And about halfway through, I got super sick, like flu-like symptoms, ×2. Called my mom. I was like, hey, Mom, you want to go to the hospital with me? I'm not feeling very good.
A series of tests, followed by the news no one wants to hear. Matt was diagnosed with AML leukemia, cancer in his bones.
Holy smokes, I got my mom on the right side of me. My brother turns pale white on the left side of me. And I'm just like sitting there like, my mom starts crying. I'm like, I guess I got to beat it. And so, I felt like I had to be the strong one for them. I was. I never thought anything of it. I was like, I'm not going to, I never thought once that I was going to die,
Things got worse before they got better. Chemotherapy took a toll on his body, which led to 18 days in the ICU, which led to complete organ failure, which led to a medically induced coma he would likely never wake from. But miracles happen, and Cable is proof. 5 days later, he opened his eyes.
Not supposed to make it, but then I make it. No one really could believe that I actually survived that. And I remember I told my mom, I was like, Mom, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. And I stuck to my word. Even though there's times that, she thought that I wasn't gonna. But I woke up, I was like, told you, Mom.
And you can probably guess his first stop after leaving the hospital.
I went to the gym, and I went to the bench press and the bar, and 2 reps, and it buried me. I'm like, what? 45 pounds? This is crazy. So I was like, well, I had to look in the mirror, and when I did, I'm like, this isn't gonna be you for very much longer, you just keep grinding, I have PICC lines in my arm. I'm like, let's go.
3 years ago, Cable struggled to bench 45 pounds. Now he's putting up over 400. He competed in the Warrior Games, is chasing a spot in the CrossFit Games, and at every turn hopes to inspire others to never give up.
So my next chapter in my life was, getting better and doing all this stuff that I had goals and dreams in mind, that after you almost die once, your second life, as you can call it, you don't want to waste it. And so I've definitely changed in that mindset. So my message to other individuals who are going through similar circumstances or like obstacles is just never give up. Just every morning you wake up, just get up, show out, you know, like get up and go grind, you know, whatever that is. It doesn't have to be fitness. And just continue to just fight and battle each day.
Filming for the Titan Games has wrapped up, and Cable can't discuss the results until the show airs, but he does know it's not the last time you'll hear his name.
Like, I got a lot of stuff I gotta do, man, before I die. I chase goals and dreams every day. And the Titan Games is just another goal, you know, that I had. And I got it, you know, I got a lot more, you know. I'm not even, you know, close to done, you know, chasing my goals, so.
Tom Wylie, MTN Sports.